I want to say on behalf of Boxer and Sky Sports, amazing night, sold out capacity that we were allowed to sell, 7,000, and we could hear every single one of those 7,000. I'll take it over to Callum and his coach here. But again, thank you all for coming. Thank you all to the fans that came out. Thank you all to the Barnsley crowd that showed out and put on an amazing night. The atmosphere was unbelievable. I was getting messages from people watching on TV that said they could hear it all through the television broadcast. So thank you all that stuck around, and thank you all that bought tickets. I'll go to Callum, obviously. First and foremost, I'll start with an easy question of how does it feel for your homecoming to end with all these new belts for you?
It's all right. No, it's unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. You know, not just how it feels for it to end with this, but the full week. You know, my little old mining town of Barnsley. You know, they've turned up in unbelievable numbers all week, and yeah, I'm massively proud of them and proud of myself and my team, and yeah, it's amazing. The start of big things to come.
I mean, I don't want to ask if you were necessarily surprised, because you do know the support that you have, but all week they were here. Showed up at the open workout, showed up at the weigh-ins, obviously packed it out tonight. I mean, were you surprised, I guess, in a good way?
Yeah, no, I think when they first got told we were coming to Barnsley, you know, one part of me thought, yeah, we'll sell out straight away. Then I thought, what if it flops? And then it's one thing everyone giving you support on social media, but it's another thing, you know, especially these days, times are hard, putting the money in their pocket, putting their hand in their pocket and getting the money out and buying a ticket. But you know, the tickets were priced great, and yeah, Barnsley, Boxer, Sky come together and put on an unbelievable show. And you know, I told Box from day one, Barnsley, you know, we're back as on, and that's what they've done. We've proved it.
Absolutely. And you mentioned your relationship with Boxer and Ben Shalom. You know, you guys have been a team since you got started on this journey. He passed along a message. Obviously, he's watching in LA. He unfortunately can't be in two places at once, but he said that you know, you're the best in Britain, especially after a performance like that, with all the pressure that you had against an awkward fighter. He just wanted to pass along the message that he's proud of everything tonight, and he believed in your belief in Barnsley, and you proved it tonight with the support that you had. Moving along in your career, I mean, I guess where do you go from here? I guess open up more stands and sell more tickets, I guess, is an easy place.
Literally, that's it. You know, I think in Barnsley we've not had there's no arena in Barnsley, but we've made an arena at the football club, and then the way that Boxer and Sky's managed to do it, the production team's been unbelievable, and you know, we've got a venue we can use hopefully 12 months a year now, so there's no reason why we can't keep doing this and getting it packed out. But for me, in terms of my career, you know, I want to win the British outright. I want to prove that, you know, I've won it, fair enough, but I want to prove that I'm the best in Britain, and you know, I do want to win it outright, and hopefully I can get a chance to do that. But obviously, you know, anything can happen. If a good opportunity comes over the back end of this year, we'll take that. But you know, I want it to be undeniable that I am the best in Britain. And then once I prove that, then we'll push on.
I do want to give your team here that's joined us at the table a moment to speak if you guys want. Obviously, you believe in Callum. You're on his side and on his team. He was putting pressure on the whole night. Kind of an awkward fighter in Zak Chelli. A lot of clinch work. Didn't really give Callum a whole lot of space to get those shots off. Did you anticipate that Callum was going to have to push the pace the whole night?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had an incredible week. He's dealt with everything so well. There's been every single day this week he's had to do something quite taxing. Go down to London, do a presser down there, something on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and walk out tonight from the 7,500 people against a really dangerous, awkward opponent. Yep. It wasn't a great mix. He handled it fantastically well, and even though Zak Chelli was holding and spoiling, I thought he boxed fantastic, and a star is born tonight without a shadow of a doubt.
Coming off a win like that, obviously there's always room for improvement and elevating a career and taking steps forward. From what you saw tonight, where do you want to see Callum go? What do you think that he can improve upon?
Well, as his manager now, obviously everyone will be pushing for him to sort of go, but we've still got to think about the boxing side of things. He's going to sell out this stadium now. Like you said, we can do this 12 months of the year now with the way they've done it tonight. We're going to defend this British. We're going to keep building Callum as a boxer, and everything else will take care of itself around that. I've been involved in boxing for a long time. I've been to major boxing events, football events. I've never, ever been in an atmosphere like that before. Yeah. When we walked out there tonight, that was the noisiest fan experience of anything that I've ever been involved with. And for him to take that on his shoulders, for the first time headlining, fighting for the title, and just cope with it like that is unprecedented. He's only going to get better from that experience as well. This guy next to me here, you don't see him. He's like me, I'm Callum's manager, you don't see me a lot. This guy here has done so much for Callum. Mark Hurley, an absolute...
Yes, Mark!
He's worked with Callum for years now and got him to where he is now. He's also got other stars in the gym. One of his female boxers is about to fight for the European title. He's never in photographs. He's never for the reflected glory. He's never on videos. We've dragged him up here just because he deserves a bit. Because he's an incredible man, and I know Callum thinks a lot of him as well. We just want to say as a team that Mark, you've been superb.
Thank you. Money, Mark. Money, Mark. I'd like to hear everybody. I'd like to stay in background counting his money. His shiny jacket. That jacket's already on eBay. But yeah, no, we do want to say a massive thank you to Mark. You know, we're back in the gym on Monday, working on things. We're way off the finished article. You know, there's a lot of people that a lot of boxers will win this fight now and they think, oh, I'm the best in Britain, yeah, that's it now, I've done. But no, we're back in the gym on Monday. I know I'm not happy with a lot of things I did in that fight, well, that I didn't do right. I know Mark will be as well. You know, let's just enjoy. Obviously, we've won it, that's the main thing, but there's a lot of things to work on moving forward. Things that I didn't do in the fight, I should have done. Things that I got better throughout the fight doing. Things that I did better throughout the fight, but like there's a lot more to come. I've got a lot more to show. But yeah, this is just keep stepping up in levels and just keep pushing and improving as a fighter.
Absolutely. Well, you guys have heard me talk enough this evening. Anyone else have a question in the room here? I do think we have a microphone getting passed around right here. Grey shirt with the glasses.
Yeah, sorry, Callum. Just when you said you wanted to obviously win the Lonsdale belt to keep.
Yep.
And you said there was, but if an opportunity came up, you would take that. What type of opportunity, in your words?
Canelo. Canelo wants to fight. You know, there's obviously Ben Shalom's over in America with the Riyadh season. You know, if there's an opportunity over there that he's doing, you know, I know he's obviously would have been great for him to be here tonight, but he's over there. I know it's for the good of the hive, for the good of the stable, you could say. So yeah, there could be. Maybe there's opportunity from what he's doing with boxing, you know, they're doing unbelievable things, or there could be an opportunity for the European. I don't really know, you know, it's easy for me to say, oh, I want this, I want that, but I've been asking for, I thought I was going to be fighting for the British title a long time ago. I thought I was going to be fighting for the English title when I won the area 4 fights ago, and nothing's, I could say I'm going to do this next week, but it's not going to probably happen, everything's changing, so any opportunity that comes my way, you know, we'll look at it. But yeah, like I said, I do want to win the British outright. If you can do it, I'd love to do it. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But yeah, I just want to keep, main thing just improving as a fighter, mate, to be honest. Whether, no matter what title I win, I just want to keep improving and becoming better myself. Thank you.
Hi, Callum.
Yeah, there.
You obviously said you visualised it quite a few times coming out here, but when it actually happened, I mean, what were your thoughts when you stepped out and you saw that full stand and the sound they were making?
That were exactly how I imagined it. Like, honestly, I've been visualising this for months, weeks. Because I'm here all the time, and you know, I've been to, you know, boxers. They've done loads of stadium fights now. I think this is the third one this year, I think it is. So you know, and I try and go to all the shows and get a feel for it. So I knew exactly how it was going to be, and that's exactly how I've imagined it in my head. And so it was just exactly how I expected it.
Quite a few familiar faces in the crowd as well?
Loads, mate, loads. It's funny because like, I look out to the crowd and it's like my old neighbours, my family, my schoolmates, and like people that I see when I'm walking through town, when I'm doing my food shop at like Lidl or something, I'll see them. But yeah, loads of familiar faces. I feel like I know every single one of them.
And pretty much the whole Barnsley FC squad and staff as well. What was that like seeing them? And I think they've come to see you as well.
Yeah, they're coming to the changing room after. I actually had Barry Cotter ring me the other day saying they've only got like 24 ringside seats and they're doing a draw of a hat. And he was like, oh, if I don't get drawn out, can you sort me out with a ticket? A ringside ticket. I was like, yeah. He's like, for free. I'm like, now you've got to pay 180 to count. I don't get free tickets. I'm not, you get enough money. I'm not paying for a ticket. But yeah, so it was good to see all the Barnsley squad there supporting me, and I'll be down on Friday to support them as well.
And lastly for me, that first round obviously went really well for you. Do you feel like that just set up the whole fight for you?
Yeah, definitely. I caught it with a good shot, and someone in corner were getting a bit giddy. Probably Jimmy. Probably Jimmy getting giddy as always, and he got me a bit giddy. But yeah, so the strategy for us was just to like I trained very, very hard. I've got a high intensity pressure. And I feel like I kept the pace the full way through. You know, we trained very hard for this, and yeah, so straight from the first round, high pressure, and quite a good shot, rocked him. But you know, Chelli's a very, very tough man, and yeah, he was a good champion, and yeah, so he stuck it out.
Probably got time for one or two more.
Early in the week when we spoke to you, you said that training was long and grueling.
Yep.
In there today, I could see that if you hadn't had that, you know, with the styles of fighting, I could see that you was really intense. Was the plan to catch him with the right uppercut? Is that the shot you was looking for?
Yeah, that was the money shot was the
money shot.
The money shot was the slip, right uppercut, and try the beating to the punch with the backhand. But yeah, I caught him with a few good slip right uppercuts. Not as much the backhand. He was actually a better boxer than I thought. You know, he was good at stepping back. Normally I'm quite good at putting the pressure on and catching him, but I was just smothering my own weight, letting him hold. And midway through the fight, I was kind of wanting him to hold, thinking the referee were going to take a point. You know, I wanted to win by any means, and I thought the referee he should have been warned, he should have took a point off him. But either way, you know, a win's a win. You know, I've got a lot to learn from that fight, and yeah.
You did really good because he was like trying to smother your work, pushing you to the ropes a lot as well. But I think that, would you say the major difference was the intensity you brought tonight?
Yeah, I think I'm just a all-round better fighter than him, better boxer. But yeah, again, my style is a boxer puncher, high pressure, high pace, punches in bunches. But yeah, I smothered my work a little bit tonight, but yeah,
And the new.
And the new, thank you.
And the new.
Appreciate it, guys.
Oh, we got time for one more.
How you doing?
Yes, right. You two are from the
Two
same
more.
boxing
We'll
channel.
go two more.
Right? From the
We'll
same
go two
boxing
more.
channel. What's this?
Listen, we'll be at the press,
Yeah.
and I promised that you'd be the champion,
Yeah.
and we're going to hold the belts. Look at it.
That's
You've
it.
done it.
We've
So
done
you
it.
believe
We've done
in
it.
yourself.
100%.
You did a good job. You box well. You did
Thank
what you
you.
had to do.
Yeah, it's
You know
100%.
what I mean?
Thank you,
You did what you
man.
had to do, so keep it up. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, last question.
Callum, congratulations.
Thank you.
As you saw, Mark Jeffers was sat ringside. I think that's a fight a lot of people have wanted to see. I think it has the potential to sell out Oakwell. Could that be next on the list?
Definitely. I think Mark Jeffers he deserves a shot at the British. I spoke to him earlier. I talked to him ringside, and I believe he was looking to go for a European. I think it's mandatory or rank for the European. But like I said, I want to be able to say that I am the best in Great Britain. I want it to be undeniable. So, you know, Jeffers, I don't even know, is he top 10? Probably going to be ranked number 1 after this. But yeah.
Manages them all anyway.
Yeah,
Top
but
five.
Kevin manages him, so I think Kevin probably wants to get beat, so probably keep him. But yeah, so if we can make it happen.
I better jump on here quick and answer
Before I
that. No, listen, everybody asks me, will Callum or Mark Jeffers fight? Inevitably they will fight for a massive money and a world title. At the moment, in my opinion, they're two of the best prospects in the country, if not the world. They both sell massive amounts of tickets. You wouldn't put them together right now for a British or a European. Maybe for a European, if we come back here in Barnsley, they both get paid life-changing money, and that's what it has to be. You know, when you put these two quality operators together, they're not fighting for the British for peanuts. So it's going to be up to Boxer and Sky Sports to get the checkbook out and get a world title on the line, and we'll make it happen. Both boys deserve it.
Get Kevin some serious commission. That's how it big some serious commission.
Money Mark.
Money Mark wants the big paydays, man. Money Mark wants the big paydays.
You know, if I was that kind of manager, it's about the money they'd be fighting right now. Okay, the idea is that these boys need life-changing money for a fight like that. When the prospects like they are, like I said, two of the best prospects in the world, both sell a barrel load of tickets. They ain't fighting for chicken feed for the British title. They're fighting for the mega money in the future. That might be back at Barnsley, and then they might fight 2 or 3 times. But Mark Jeffers is world class as well. So these two are going to be built properly, and they'll fight in the future for money that changes their families' lives.
I think as well. We'll sell this place out no matter who I fight. I'm the one that's going to be bringing the support. I could fight. I think I could probably defend the British against anyone in the top 10, and Barnsley will turn out to support me. Whether I defend the British or I fight for other titles, no matter what I fight for, who I fight, yeah, Barnsley will turn out to support me, and we'll get it sold out either way. Whether it's Jeffers, whether who else is in the top 10, Bradley Ray, Steve Wood, yeah, but I think There's a few little. Obviously, I believe I beat all of them. But yeah.
Ben Whittaker.
Ben Whittaker. He don't want it. It wastes his time. They don't want
We
it.
keep asking.
He don't want it. He don't want it. So yeah.
Well, this is one of the more talkative fighters I've seen after a fight. He could keep going all night if we wanted him to, but I think he needs to go home, get some rest, clean up these new belts. Congratulations. New British and Commonwealth champion, Callum Simpson. Thank you all for coming. Have a good night.